probably interject most of them at the end, but we are looking at reporting all the crazy things that happened in the one-liners and the Dick Schultz legacy that he was. So thank you for coming first. Yahoo! Woohoo! Great crowd. And, so we've got this week. The program is kind of organized by topic. So we've got the family and ancestors, so those that don't know anything about us, you'll have to just survive through that. But I'll try to throw in a few tidbits here and there to help you. And then we move into Dad's job experiences, and those that have information to correct how we understood his life to be, feel free to go, change it up. So, and then we have this move to Montana, the Navy years, the humor in the one-liners, which he was really good at. Limericks and poetry and one-act plays, and then there was the penis collection. And travel stories, and Christmas blowouts, and the last 2 weeks. But I promise we are just going to share with highlights so that we don't go down too many rabbit holes and bore you to death. But we're here to remember for ourselves what a great life we had with my dad, and as the palliative caregivers told me, you died the way you lived, and that was really true with my father. He was a true leader. He was so family-centric. He was a poet. He was respectful. He made everybody feel like they were important when they were in the room with him. He was therapeutically humorous. So if you're having a bad day, he'd throw out the, just like in the last days of his life, this is a good day to croak. And it helps you get through it. And what he was really good at in his leadership was the confidence, and confidence. Well, maybe sort of on the confidence side. But the 3 C's, he was so good at what he did, and he loved being on stage, and he was just an amazing father and friend, and you name it. So we will start and stop a little bit of the program as we go. So this first section is on family. Sounds like the Godfather or something. So this was his grandparents on his mom's side. The Swedes met the Germans, okay? This was that was not loud. Okay, so we got to go back a little bit, just a second here, so that you get a picture of this. Maybe Dan Bach, you got to help me, because I've got a trim. Okay, stop this. Here it comes. Now I want to have you check out this guy's ears. Now, one of the things he said when Lisa asked him, what do you want to be remembered as after your death, was a jackass, because they have really big ears. And he had to have the biggest ears. And he could wiggle them one at a time, right? So that was his ancestry. And that, his mom and dad, there's Grandma Alice and Uncle Joe, he died a little early. And the brothers, Dennis being right there, he is this guy, okay? And then the Navy years, okay? And then we've got the brothers and their wives. So this is Bill and Gloria and their kids. Fred is over here next to Dennis. And then Dennis's family and Sandy and Sally in their really good looking years. They are. Yes. And the brother that's not here, Joel. This is how we really knew them. And we had, and this is the dating years. Okay, they get married, and we have, later on, we have the Navy to thank for that. This was, we had the winter and the summer scene, of course. And the Bearstead Farm, for those that are from River Falls, that was a pretty key era for us growing up. the developing years. Oh, lovely. Gotta love it. Look at Bemidji. Marlene, remember? The wisdom. And there's the kids in Montana after the move. And this is when they were referees for the Coupe game. And then we got married because Dad's key focus in life is where are the grandkids? Where are the grandkids? We've got to have the grandkids. Bob and Meme, and Dennis has a story about sharing his lovely skin while in a wedding situation in Kansas. And then the grandkids, where are they? There's Jason. There they are. This was the best day of my father's life when the grandkids showed up. In fact, I think my sister had a bow on her stomach, and that man couldn't have gotten a better Christmas present. There's Eric, where are you? Looks just like him, right? I love this picture. Come on. And then I'm going to stop at, well, no, I'm not going to stop it quite yet, but this is the granddaughter. Where's Sid? Right here. And her dad. And a trip to, what, Ireland? Is that what it was? Scotland, yeah. But I'm going to stop this right now because Jenna was going to jump in and share some words.
Right. Okay. So, there is so much to be thankful for having Dick as my grandfather. Dick was the grandfather to 4 grandkids, as you just saw. Jason and me and Eric and Sid. We all felt uniquely loved by him, and he showed it in so many different ways. As Jason and I selected our mates, he quickly transitioned to great-grandbaby talk. Yes, grandbabies, and now he wants great-grandbabies. We ended up following through on that request for him. Jason and Brad have Cole and Hudson, who are somewhere in the back. Over there. There they are. And then Dan and I have Jackson, Isabella, and Reese, which if we don't hear them, then they're probably lost in the building somewhere. Jackson's quiet and listening. Hi, buddy. Our kids have had the chance to be around him and appreciate the grandpa that we all have and love and grown to admire. So just a few traits that we talked about as cousins on things that he's really sparked in us. He sparked curiosity. He was genuinely interested in you. There wouldn't be a gathering we would have where he didn't find time just to talk to you one-on-one, see how you're doing, find out on the latest developments, check up on how that one project you started is going, tease you about your boyfriends, and after marriage, when would the babies be coming? He'd tell stories of the past, which typically led to us looking up more information about what he shared and learning more about history in general, because he just was a wealth of knowledge. He sparked team and competitive spirit. So games were always a part of our family gatherings with Grandpa. We did Mahjong, Rumi Cube, Scrabble, Like It or Lump It, Christmas games like cheek darts. I won't explain that in any further detail. It wasn't just about winning though, it was about playing together and having fun. I remember I was having a tough time at work and he listened to my challenges and he just ended the conversation with, keep up the fighting spirit and you will win. He sparked humor and creativity. His nickname alone, Limerick Dick, should tell you enough there. He'd have well thought out limericks that clearly took him time to create, and others he just create on the fly. Both got the recipient or the crowd smiling and laughing or even crying. One Christmas, we set up a competition to have everyone in the family make up their own limerick. Yes, we all participated, and let's just say Grandpa did it best for sure. And we haven't done that again, so that just tells you that we weren't that good at it. We'll just leave that to Grandpa. For me personally, I see this show up almost every day. I tend to sing little ditties and turn mundane tasks like brushing your teeth into a rhyme for the kids, just to encourage them to do what we need to do every day. I won't sing that for you, it's embarrassing, but I do it all the time. Even up to his last moments on this earth, he was trying to make people laugh. When the nurse asked him a question, he responded with, "Are you asking me if my bowels are insulted?" He sparked adventure and fun through his endless stories of the past to participating in any activities we put out there. He was the first to engage with us. He'd be right there visiting Yellowstone, looking for the side of the big bull moose, or decorating sugar cookies at Christmas time.